It's Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life. Brought to you by new White Lifebuoy, the active soap for active people. Wonderful new fragrance. It's a miracle in white. And by Handy Andy, Lever Brothers' new all-purpose liquid cleaner for your toughest household cleaning. It's murder on dirt, but nice to you. Here he is, the one, the only...
Well, here I am again, fit as a fiddle and ready for love, or anything else that might come along. How are you tonight, George?
I'm fit.
George, tell him what the score is.
Any of our couples can win up to $10,000 tonight.
Mm-hmm. And if any of them say the secret word, they'll win an extra $100.
Right.
And this is the word right here, on this goose over here. Oh, it's a duck. I forgot. All right, beat it.
Groucho will interrogate our first couple as soon as we take care of some important business. Groucho, tonight we're going to have the final contest in our search for the most perfect male figure.
You bringing those plug uglies out here again?
Yes, we have 3 tonight, as a matter of fact.
Schlep them out here, will you?
All right.
I think that one on the far side is a woman.
Well, Groucho, first I would like to introduce Mr. Reginald Lewis, Mr. Universe of 1957, who started all this when his wife told you that he had the most perfect male figure in the world. And next is Mr. Joe Gold, the most perfect man of 1956, who won our semifinals. And next is a challenger who insisted on entering our contest because he claims to have a more handsome collection of muscles than either of these other two, and here he is.
What?
Before we do anything else, Groucho, I'm freezing. Can I get a coat?
George, bring the gentleman a wrap. If you can't find one, I'll give him a wrap later.
This is the one with my real muscles in it.
I like the way you took the wrap there, Art, huh?
And I just happened to have brought along in the pocket of my jacket my new secret world of kids.
Your publisher sent me one, and I must say, I think it's a fine book. Besides being comic, you dish out a lot of very sage advice in this book, and I was very much impressed with it. And I think all parents could profit by reading this. Now, what else would you like to have me say about the secret word of kids? What I said so far was sincere.
Well, thank you,
I read
Groucho.
the book, and that's actually the way I feel about it. Now, do you want me to say anything else about it?
Or you might explain why your book, Groucho and Me, sells for 45 cents more than this one.
Well, because it's a rarity, my book. Now, have we anything else to
No,
discuss
Groucho, that's
here?
my Christmas present to you, and a Happy New Year.
Thank you, and good luck with the book, and you might shake hands with these monsters
I'm
over
sure
here.
glad to get out of competition here.
Yeah. We needed some judges, you know, to choose the winner from these 2 brawny surviving specimens. Are there 3 women out front who want to volunteer for the job? If so, will you raise your hands and come up here? The lady in the back row, the girl with the blue sweater on, or whatever it is, and the lady with the red dress, huh? The girl in the red dress, the woman in the red coat, and the girl in the blue outfit. How do you do? My name is Groucho Marx, and would you mind introducing yourself? You first?
Mary Simoniak.
Well, a Mary Simoniak to you, too.
Same to
especially
you.
This is Christmas week. And your name?
Margaret McClure.
And you?
I'm Beatrice Dolstone.
Now, these are the two finalists in our muscle contest. So between the three of you, let's see you pick a winner. Boys, display your biceps. Or turn around the other way so the girls can get the... You see, they had the motor in the back this week. All right, now, girls, you'll have to vote. Which will... You'll have to go in a huddle and look out somebody doesn't kick you.
We have decided.
We've decided? Well, which one is it?
The first gentleman.
The one farthest away from me, huh? Congratulations, Samson. Mr. Goodell, that's our producer. I think he wants to hire you to be our duck in a couple of weeks. And girls, you each get $50 to buy yourself a new pair of slacks, or if you want, you can use the 50 to engage a lawyer and get rid of those anemic characters that you're hooked with. Well, thanks to all of you, and see you later. What's new and white and smells just right? New White Lifebuoy, of course.
Now, Groucho, our next guests are Leon and Shirley Silvers. So, folks, come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and take home an extra $100. Good evening. Good evening. Now, which one is Leon?
I am.
You're Leon. Obviously, you're Shirley, huh? And are you a very attractive young couple? You're married, huh?
Yes.
How long have you been married?
Well, I've been married 8 years.
Uh-huh. And you, how long you been married?
Well, I've been married 8 years and about 4 months.
Oh. How is it you're married longer than she was? Did you get married before you met her?
Well, maybe I had the idea first.
Oh. Well, it's usually the women that have the idea first. Now, where are you from, Shirley?
I'm from Louisiana.
Louisiana, huh? And whereabouts?
Opelousas, Louisiana.
Oh, Lollapalooza. I used to play there. Are you from Lollapalooza, too, Leon?
No, I'm from Memphis.
You're from Memphis, huh?
Yes.
I've been in Memphis many times. It's one of my favorite cities. I used to play there in vaudeville at the Orpheum. Mm-hmm. They have a statue of me in the park in Memphis, you know. Underneath, yeah, it's true. Underneath the statue, it says, if anybody sees this man, call the police immediately. How did you meet Leon, Shirley?
I met Leon while attending Xavier University. I was taking music, and he was taking medicine.
Why was he taking medicine? Was he... Didn't he feel well?
No, I mean, he was studying medicine.
He was studying medicine.
Yes,
Well, that's
that's
quite a difference. Well, Leon, I assume you finally got together. What was it like on your first date with Shirley?
Well, yes,
was
we
it
got
all
together.
what you anticipated?
Well,
I don't know
I
what
think
you
it was.
anticipated, but was it all that you anticipated?
we got together. In fact, I recall when I walked up to the porch, she was sitting there waiting.
Wait
and
a
she
minute.
had,
Did you know she was going to be on the porch?
Well, no, I didn't know she was going to be on the porch.
Oh.
And she had...
You had met her before, huh?
Yes, I had met her in school.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But the interesting thing was she had a deck of cards and 2 magazines.
She was ready for anything. I can understand the cards, but what were the magazines for?
Well, I guess if I had turned out to be dull, she would suggest that we read them.
Shirley, did you ever get around to reading those magazines?
No, we didn't.
You didn't. Well, I'm glad you finally got married and lived happily ever afterward. You have a family, Leon?
Yes, Groucho, we have 6 lovely children.
Oh, really? Well, that's not nice. I guess you still haven't gotten around to those magazines, huh?
We've been pretty busy.
How large a family would you like to have, Shirley?
Well, we've decided that 7 would be just fine.
Leon, do you have any confidence in this decision?
Well, yes. In fact, I have to. This number 7 is on the way.
Anybody got smelling salts out there? Now, Leon, what kind of work do you do to support these potential 7 youngsters? There's
Well,
only 6, really, right now. Huh?
I'm a printer at Hughes Aircraft.
You're a printer?
Yes.
What happened to your medical career?
Well, we had a little difficulty, and the kids came along, and I had to give up school for a while. But I only have 25 hours left on a bachelor degree, and I plan to get it as soon as I possibly can.
And then you're going to be a doctor?
Well, no, I'm planning to get my degree in industrial psychology.
Uh-huh. Well, how do you make a living in that?
Well, industrial or public relations is the basic field that you would work in.
I have some private relations you could have if you'd like. Now, Shirley, does Leon help you around the house, or do you walk around by yourself? Huh?
Yes, he does. He helped quite a bit with the kids. As a matter
Oh.
of fact, he taught me to cook my first meal.
Is that so? Huh? Why did you show her how to cook, Leon? If you're such a good cook, why didn't you just go ahead and fix that first meal yourself?
Well, I feel that he who learns by finding out has 7-fold the skill of him who learns by being told.
That's pretty good. I don't understand it, but it certainly sounds good. In other words, you mean that experience is the best teacher.
Yes.
Now, why did you put it in such high-class language? Were you trying to just deliberately confuse me?
Well,
I'm confused enough sitting up here, you know. What about the chair? You don't need it?
No, I don't.
Does Leon ever come up with these proverbs very often?
Oh, yes, he does. He knows a lot of them.
Oh, well, slip us another one, Leon. Something that you might casually toss off at Shirley when things get dull around the house.
Well, if I come home and say the house is just half cleaned, I would say, if a task is once begun, never leave it till it's done. Be the labor great or small, do it well or not at all.
Then you get your... Then you get your hat and coat and go out, I suppose. That's a good one. What was that, the last part of it? Do it well and not at all.
Yes.
I must remember that. I'm going to try it on my cook. Let's see now. If a task is once begun, how does the rest of it go?
Never leave it till it's done.
I'll try it tomorrow morning. The first thing she'll do is hit me over the head with a coffee pot. Shirley, did you ever do anything with the musical training that you received in college? Do you still sing?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, our whole family sings, and we get quite a kick out of it.
You mean it's like the Trapp family? You mean...
Yes, Leon has taught the kids 4-part harmony.
Really, huh? Is this true? You taught all the youngsters to sing harmony?
Yes, Groucho, I was surprised at the speed at which they caught on, and
well, they
we
may
found
be...
a unity in singing together.
Oh, that's lovely. What kind of songs do you sing? Rock and roll, spirituals, classics, or what?
Well, we sing all type music. However, we have more fun singing our originals.
You write these yourself?
Yes. I've written quite a few.
Spare time, huh? Well, I'd like to hear you sing one of these original songs. Could you do it now?
Well, just by chance, I brought the whole family along.
Really? Take the little one. I'll take Shorty here. Come over here, Shorty. He's pretty sleepy. Yeah. Now, you sit right here and behave yourself, remember. This is the only suit I've got. Now, then, could you name these for me and the ages? Let's start with Shorty here, huh?
Yes, he's 1.
He's
Edmund.
1. Yeah, I know he's 1. I know he isn't twins, but what's his name?
This is Joseph Pritchett. He's 1 year old. And this is Edmund. He's 3 years old. This is Jonathan. He's 4 years old. And Charmaine is 5. Leon the third is 6. And Olympia is 7.
Oh, it's a lovely family. There seems to be a year missing there. What happened to 2?
There isn't it.
Shirley, if a task is once begun... Okay, Leon, let's have it. What are they going to sing?
Well, we'd like to do the Gopher Cha-Cha for you.
The Gopher Cha-Cha. Do you need help from the orchestra?
Well, no, I just accompany them on the congas.
You wouldn't get much help from this orchestra anyhow.
Well, this is a little song that is a play on the word gopher. It's
You mean
about a
you
little
go
girl.
for me and I go for you? Is that?
Not quite. It's a little girl who has to go for coffee and go for papers and go for this and that for father and mother around the house.
I see.
All right.
And you wrote this yourself? Huh?
Yes, I wrote
And what inspired you to write this? You always had the kids running to the store?
Yes.
Oh. Well, tear loose and let's have it, huh?
All right.
And you, too. I want to hear some singing out of you, old boy. It's a girl. Huh?
No,
Mickey
boy.
Boy, huh?
La 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 la. La la. La 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 la. Me father say I can go and play. It's funny I never get to stay. Before I get on me merry way, I hear me mother she call and say, Olympia, go for the coffee. Me father say, go for the paper. The baby cry, go for the bottle. So you can see I am the gopher at the house. I think someday I should run away. But what's the use if I go to stay? I think I'll marry a man someday. And you can guess what me husband say. Olympia, go for the coffee. A woman, go for the paper. The baby cry, go for the bottle. So you can see I am the gopher at the house. La 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 la. La 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 la.
I'm joining up with them. I'm going to quit this job. Yeah. Now, Leon and Shirley, you've not only raised some wonderful children, but you've got a ready-made crew of very talented entertainers. Do you plan on going into show business with them?
Well, no, we hadn't planned to go into show business. We just do it for our entertainment.
Oh, well, that's very nice. But my guess is you'll have your own TV show in no time. And I have only one request. With talent like that, please don't appear on the air opposite me, huh? I have enough problems now. Okay, now let's see if you can win some money. It's a pretty good idea. Your expenses are heavy, and I imagine some additional money would be welcome. Kids, you can help out the old folks if you can. George, what category have they chosen?
Excuse me. You selected observation quiz as your category. Is that right?
Yes, we did.
All right. You understand how to play the
You
game?
understand this game?
Huh?
He doesn't understand.
Well, you see, the easy questions are $100. These are a little tougher. And these are worth $300. Do you folks understand how?
Yes.
Okay. The real object is to get, look out for your head there, is to get $500 in 4 questions. So, would you pick a question now? $100.
Now talk it over before you answer. You know your partners. How many tines, T-I-N-E-S, does the standard dinner fork have?
5.
He doesn't care for that at all. How
5.
many? No, it says 4 here.
Well, you still have 3 more chances to get to $500.
You're going to have to sharpen
choose
up
another
here,
one?
kid.
Go for 200 this time.
You read it. How many rows of keys are there on a standard typewriter? How many rows?
5 rows.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's 4. Well, you're not doing very well at this game.
There are 2 more chances to make $500. And this one's for $300.
How many stamps on a standard sheet of stamps?
$100.
That's right, yeah.
Well, you now have $300 as your last chance to make $500, so, well, if you want to go that high, I certainly, You understand, these are the 300 are harder than the 200. They only need 200.
You only needed 200. Do you want to change this
in other
for
words,
200?
Yeah.
I'm certainly not trying to influence you, but...
Well, I am.
I'd
I'd like him to win about $8,000 here tonight.
So pick a 200, that's it. Now, if you get this
I'm partial
one,
here tonight.
you'll have a chance at $10,000.
How many keys are there on a standard piano keyboard? Now, you ought to know this.
88.
88, right. Anyhow, you wind up with $500.
Which means that you can come back for a chance at $10,000
the big money
at
later.
the end of the show.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Shorty.
So the Silvers family will be back in just a minute with a chance to win $10,000.
Just a moment, George. Don't relax. You've got an important job to do for Geritol. And now, George, we have the wheel here. Let's see if anybody's going to win $10,000.
Leon and Shirley Silvers earned $500
Leon
in the quiz.
and Eddie, isn't it?
Huh?
Oh.
No, Leon and Shirley Silvers earned $500 in the quiz, so they can come back and try for 2, 5, or 10. Let's see what happens. Would you come in again, folks, please? Good luck to you.
Well, congratulations, and remember, if you miss the question, you still get to keep everything you've earned so far. Okay, now pick a number for a total of $10,000.
5.
5, George. And the boss? You are the boss, isn't it?
3.
3. Now, if any other number comes up, the question is worth a total of $2,000. Whatever you win is your total for the night. Okay. One of your family, spin the wheel. Your numbers were 5 and 3, and it came on 9, so this question is worth a total of $2,000. In the 1956 elections, the Democratic presidential candidate was Adlai Stevenson. For $2,000, who was the Democratic vice presidential candidate in 56? Talk it over. All right, shout it out.
This was, I say, a Tennessean. Estes Key Falls.
You're absolutely right. That's right. You win a total of $2,000, and I can see number 8 on its way now. Huh? Bring all the kids out, huh? Oh, fine. Wait a minute, I have an idea. Next week is Christmas Eve. Can you come back then and sing a Christmas song for us?
Yes, we would like to very much, and I think we can get something together.
Fine, and I'm delighted. What are you going to do with all that dough?
Well, we plan to pay for number 7.
Uh-huh. and then put a down payment on number 8? Well, congratulations to all of you, and thanks for being here tonight, and I'm delighted that you won the money, because you're such nice people.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good night until next week, and no matter which of our products you buy, tell them Groucho sent you.
Christmas seals work now and through the year to help protect each of you from tuberculosis. Answer your Christmas seal letter this week. Be sure to catch the fun and excitement every Wednesday night over most of these same stations when Lever Brothers brings you The Price is Right, starring Bill Cullen.